real quick, not really real quick, it might take a little minute to really explain, but just while I'm sitting here in the car, I was just like, what can I do? Let's record. So I was thinking about doing another video explaining why Let's Get Posi, like why, where'd this come from? And my name is Paige, and I really love to write. I've always loved to write. Ever since I learned how to write my name, it was just Paige, P's, initials everywhere. Anytime I could write anything. And I used to win. I've won little. It's crazy we put little in front of things when we really shouldn't, because they're actually big things. But I've won awards as a kid for different stories that I've written and things. So I've always wanted to be a writer. And when I went to school and think about what I wanted to be when I grew up, there were a couple of things going on, because I didn't necessarily like who I was because I was overweight and just didn't like myself. The inner critic in me was just very mean and just telling me mean things all the time. But of course, if there is a bad voice in you, you know that there is a good voice as well. You just have to exercise it, strengthen it. And so that's what I've been experiencing throughout my life, is training the voice inside to be positive. Now, my blog wasn't always called Let's Get Posi. It has evolved over the years. I first started my blog my senior year of college because my sociology class, I just wanted a place to save my thoughts and from different papers and things that I wrote. So I put them online. And then I just got into blogging about health and wellness, because also at the end of my graduation, I was also celebrating an 80-pound weight loss. And people wanted to know, what were you doing? How did you do it? What did you change? And so I'm not necessarily a speaker, a talker. I'm a writer at heart. And so I said, I'm about to start a blog. And so it used to be called The Page. And it's just evolved from the page to Let's Get Posi, because I wanted it I wanted the title to bring out what I want, and I want us to get positive. And with that too, I'm also not a just get over it, things will be okay kind of positivity, the toxic positivity that just acts like everything is okay when things aren't okay. And that is also where my faith-based positivity comes in, because my positivity isn't based on worldly things and thoughts and anything that I can do, but my positivity is based on the Lord and Savior who I serve and who created me. And there's no losing when you walk with the Lord. And Let's Get Posi has been evolving from what it has been, because I have been evolving. And at first I was uncomfortable, because I'm like, how can I be this wellness coach, this positivity coach, when I don't necessarily, I don't have all the answers, but I do have some answers. I swear, I got some answers when it comes to health and wellness and positivity and transformation and behavior change. I have some answers, or at least I have some experience and lessons to pass forward for others to learn, and hopefully to learn from me. I think about the younger me that struggled with childhood obesity and didn't know what to do. I used to watch, I used to be fat on MTV, I want that to be me, and think that, I just needed one summer to just get my life together. And it never worked out like that. It took me 4 years to really get to a place that I was more comfortable with. But even then, because I was doing it wrong and not in a positive, I wasn't doing it positively and in the right way. I really was under eating and over exercising for the most part. no, I don't want to say like I technically had an eating disorder, but my relationship with food was definitely not good. Social eating, punishing myself, restrictive eating, just stuff that's not good, okay? And knowing that I went through a weight loss the wrong way, so I had like loose skin and I was still sad. I'm in, a good weight range, but I'm still not happy because I didn't have any muscle. I was just doing cardio. I would do a little something, but not for real. And once I started weightlifting more and started seeing changes and started eating more, because weight loss makes you think you have to remove so much, like lose so much, remove and take away and things. But I look at weight loss and fat loss now as adding more of the things that we need. When we focus more on adding things than removing things, the journey is just way different. And so that's what I want to encourage everyone with Let's Get Posi, and just embracing the journey and being positive about it, because that was one thing that I struggled with weight loss and just transformation, is just thinking that I couldn't do it. I thought that I was, born to be overweight. I was big boned, and this was just what I was supposed to be like. But because I saw like I used to be fat, and then like this was also just when the internet was coming up more and more with social media, and just seeing more before and after pictures was really inspiring to me, because I saw other people were doing it. So I was just like, if they can do it, I can do it. And just changing my mindset around that I can do it too. I can do it too. I can make it happen. I can do it. And so then I just started changing the dialogue in my head. Like, I can do this. Yes, it is hard work. Yes, it takes time, but I can do this. It's about changing the dialogue in my head and then acknowledging, like, yes, this is hard. Yes, this sucks. Yes, this workout is challenging, but I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger. I can do this. So, in short, that's just a little how, why, when, what, when, where, why, Posi. Let's get Posi.